Hello. Today I'm going to show you how to transform your plain stocking sculpture into a three-dimensional sculpture of a head. So we're going to use our collage that we've already done, Cubist collage, and we're going to translate it like Picasso did into a three-dimensional sculpture. So before I begin painting any features on it, I'm going to start looking at it from all different directions and see where I think I might be able to place some eyes, a nose, and mouth. Remember, you do want the eyes to be somewhat above the nose and the nose to be somewhat above the mouth, because if it's totally mixed up, you won't be able to recognize it as a face. And even though this is abstract, you still want to somehow be able to see that it's a face. So I've been looking at this for a while, and I'm thinking I might want to put an eye here and an eye here, make this a nose and a mouth in here. So before I start that, though, I'm going to paint some base colors based on my collage. And I'm just trying to get this open here. So I have a big selection of craft paints that were donated to me, and you should be able to find colors similar to what you're looking for. If not, you can mix a few, and you know how to mix colors in theory using colored pencils, so you should be able to do it with paint. So I've got some green and blue, pink. I have a little bit of brown. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of that into my palette. And the green is not quite as subdued as I would like it to be. So I think maybe I will add something else, maybe some brown to it or something. Red, I guess, would be the choice to tone down green. Let's see if that works. I'm going to mix some orange in with my green. Yeah, that's going to do the trick. Okay, so I'm going to start painting the facets. So it's a little messy because I was trying to do it quickly for the demonstration, but anyway, this is what we've got. Now I'm going to clean my brushes and my palette really carefully. So while the water's running, swish back and forth until there's no more paint coming out of the hairs near the metal part. And also thoroughly clean your palette so that there's no paint left on it, and put it next to the sink, not in the sink. Okay, if there's any, I have a big gob of paint left over, put it in the trash can, don't dump it in the sink. So empty your paint into the trash can first, then go to the sink. And if there's any paintbrushes or palettes that aren't clean or are left in the sink, then we'll stop painting until we can show that we know how to keep care of our materials. So be very careful about that. Give yourself plenty of time to clean up. Don't wait till the last minute, because that's how the paintbrushes get left in the sink for me to clean. Okay, enjoy. Okay, so I've painted my second coat onto my Cubist sculpture, and it now looks like this. I changed the colors a bit. So now what I want to think about doing is adding some lines to describe the features. And we've got two different brushes here. One is a flat brush, the other one is a round brush, and they both make different types of lines. So before you actually paint on your sculpture, you want to practice on a piece of paper. And I just have a piece of cardboard here, but so for instance, a round brush, you can get a variety of thick and thin lines. So depending on how much pressure you put on your brush and how much paint is on it, you can get thick to thin lines. We also have a flat brush. And by the way, always wash your brushes off immediately, because this paint will dry out fast. And a flat brush is good for a consistent line. So you can paint with the side, you can paint with the tip. Sign painters sometimes use flat brushes. You can get, depending on the direction, you can also get different widths of lines. So, once again, I'm going to go back to my sculpture, and now I'm going to draw some features on it. So I decided that I wanted an eye here and an eye over here. So let's see, I want a nose. Maybe I'll start with the nose. So I think I'll draw, actually I want to use my flat brush for this, I think. I think I'll draw a line, and I'm kind of using my little pinky to help me keep my brush a certain distance away from my piece. Okay. So I think I'll paint my forward-facing eye here. I'm just going to stick with my flat brush for now, because I actually really just like using a flat brush. Okay, that's interesting. Now the other eye, maybe I'm going to make it actually even more abstract. I saw in some of Picasso's paintings he actually used just a round dot. So I think I'll do that. Now, I know everybody loves to paint eyelashes, so I guess I'll just put some eyelashes on here. Maybe I want the chin here somewhere. I don't know where I want the chin yet. Okay, I'm going to turn it around. And I think I'll make some hair, maybe. Since I have green striped hair in my collage, maybe I'll make some, I'll sort of interpret it in a different way. Okay, now I'm running out of ideas, so I'm going to end here and maybe pick up again after I've painted more of it, just to show you how it turned out. Okay, remember, clean up your brushes, don't let them dry out. So I'm almost finished my piece, and I'm just going to show it to you because I'm running out of time. Okay, so here is the finished sculpture, and I'm comparing it to the collage, original collage, and I'll just turn it around for you to see. Oops, I have to be careful, the paint's still wet. Alrighty.